We are back. Apologies for that interruption. I'm having issues with my internet service provider. They're about to get a nasty gram from me. But it is me, Derek Conley, in the booth with Travis Elliott and Aspen Belvin. We have missed an accident, and I'm sorry that we have missed it, and it's out of my control, as I even got kicked from the session. Being currently led by the four of Rick Seabrands. Not able to go back and look at the accident. Like I said, I was kicked from the session, but we are back. Like, we will have a green-white checkered for this event.
Yeah, it was none of the lead drivers, as I think you might have a couple people pit the top off just to make sure that they can make it. It was I believe, who was the contact between Aspen? Was it the 116 and the?
We had the 62 have a really good run coming through the tri-oval and make a little bit of contact with the 116 that sent them around, and then got the 44 involved, and that's what brought out our caution, guys.
Currently 10 trucks being scored on the lead lap while we are under this caution. Like I said, we will have a green-white checkered as we come to this finish. I hate to do it, but since we are under caution, we're going to take another quick break. We will be right back for the conclusion of this. Don't go anywhere.
You wanted the best, you got him four abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
We are back, and we have caught up with our second place driver right now, the 04 of Mark Mann. Mark, you've been able to be out front most of this last stint of the race and lead quite a bit of laps. What do you got to do to be able to get home with this checkered flag?
I think it's going to come down to my teammates here. And we're getting a little bit close on gas, but I think we can make it. I think it's going to come down to Alliance Motorsports. Hopefully we do a 1, 2, 3, 4 finish. I'd love to get the checkered flag, but just kind of have to see how the cards fall here.
You have been out front, and you all have made some kind of odd pit strategies during this race. It seems to be working out for you, as we do remember you all making the same pit strategies during our Monday night race and being up front like you are right now. So as you coming through, you do have teammates. Do you think that they're going to help you win, or do you think they're going to try to go for the win themselves?
Oh, well, you know, I think if they have it, they'll go for it, but we're very team-oriented, but we're not going to check up any lines or try to hold up a line or anything. For example, on that Monday night win that you had, nice, congratulations on your win Monday night, that was awesome.
Thank you, sir.
I was on the outside, and Rick and them were on the inside, and I didn't want to check up the lane on the top, so I just kind of bowed out and took the third lane and let you guys battle it out. And you ended up coming away with the win on a very close finish there. It was really, really awesome to watch back. But I think we're pretty team focused. I think that if they got it, they'll take it. But if they don't have it, they'll just be content to concede to ride in line, just as I would be.
Now, before I drop you back to your team channel and you get ready to take the green flag for this first of 2 green-white checkers,
Hope
with
not.
the number first of 2 possible green-white checkers, you will have the number 10 of Robert Duvendak stacked in behind you. I know he is a teammate, but there has been a little issue one time where the teammate did accidentally wreck the teammate coming to the checkered. Is that a possibility tonight if he is pushing so hard that that might happen? And if so, what's going to be your take?
Well, I hope it doesn't happen. I have a very short memory when it comes to being wrecked or getting into somebody, so I usually take it harder if I end up doing it. But I mean, if it's there, I mean, we'll see. But we didn't have that 1, 2, 3, 4 like we did, or 1, 2, 3 like we did in that finish on that truck race. We got a lot of trucks behind us, so I don't know. See how it plays out.
All right. Well, short memories are a great thing of being a race car driver, and sometimes they happen because of the wrecks that happen. That's a bad CTE joke. Anyway, any shout outs or thank yous before I throw you back down?
You guys, Alliance Motorsports, anybody watching at home, and OP.
All right. That's your second place driver right now, the 04 of Mark Mann, member of Alliance Motorsports, as we are getting ready to come to the green flag. Guys, I got to push the envelope a little bit. Howard Stern didn't get where he is by playing it safe.
That he did not. I mean, look at him now, all on Sirius XM radio,
Right.
living the good life.
I mean, that's my goal, is to get OPRN on channel 69 of Sirius XM.
It'd be amazing. I would love to do this every Wednesday night.
Before we go green, I just want to point out the 10 was hardcore saving fuel.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, he
Hardcore
was.
saving.
He was preparing for the long haul. As the pace car dives off, we're getting ready to go green flag racing one more time. As the 40 does blink out, hopefully he's not doing that when we take the green flag, because that's going to be bad for that 4 of Rick Seabrands. When we come through this long, drudging front stretch at 60 miles per hour, getting ready for the green flag drop. As it drops, and we are green flag racing one more time. A little bit of wheel spin out of the 10 as we're going up through the gears, but he's able to corral it and bring it back in. The 04 Mark Mann gets a good shot, but that wheel spin is going to really hurt that 10, being able to suck up to that 04. What's going to help him, though, is that 40. He's having a little bit of connection issues, and that's not going to help that 4. The 40 thinking about moving up in front of that 04, but he's going to stay down at the bottom right now. And we're getting a third lane growing right now as we come up to this through this backstretch, and it is being led by the, can't tell right now.
11.
Oh, it is being led by the 11. I thought it was. No, is it? Yes.
Yes, it is the 11 of Chase Berry, and Vega gets him the wall and corrals it down. That's going to hurt the 11's chances of keeping that run on the outside. He made a great move on that start, capitalizing on that wheel spin, split in the middle. As we come through the tri-oval, and you have the 2 lines of Alliance Motorsports teammates pushing each other, but you also have that 03 as the race becomes official this time by. Anything can happen. That 3 truck has been strong all night, and Mark Mann drops down and checks up the inside line. That's going to give the outside line a big run, but they're not formed up.
Guys, we are not formed up at all on this outside, and I'm wondering if people are looking for that third lane to open up. As you got the 03 pushing the 10 for all he's worth, along with the 40, the 4, and the 04, all all nose to tail as they enter turn 3.
The 4 getting a little sideways right there as he's coming through turns 3 and 4. Right now, the 04 is leading coming out of 4. But as we learned on Monday, that doesn't mean anything because we still yet got another turn. This front stretch, it doesn't count as a turn, but it is a turn. And the 4 gets shuffled down to the bottom. We got Rex going on in the back.
There's Duvendak. Duvendak got it. He got it.
Oh my God, the 10 got it. That was so close between him and the 04.
5/1000ths of a second.
Oh my gosh, that was so crazy how close that was. That was closer than our Monday night race. 5/1000ths of a second. Win going to the 10 of Robert Duvendak, with the 04 of Mark Mann coming in second and the 03 of David McCullough coming in third.
Guys, I think it really hurt the 04 when Rick just got a little contact going through the tri-oval there and got the 04 loose.
That's what I was trying to say, that, you know, coming out of turn 4 at Daytona or something, if you got that lead that the 04 had, you're almost guaranteed to win. But with this extended front stretch at Talladega, you got to make it all the way through this tri-oval and then get back on the straight stretch again, going to 1 before you cross this checkered flag.
Man.
That was so
the nose
wild.
of a truck.
We're going to go to a quick commercial break side by side while we let you watch Robert Duvendak burn it down on the start finish line here. Don't go anywhere. We'll have your top 3 finishers after this. We are back, and I have caught up with our third place finisher, the 03 of David McCullough. David, you had a pretty solid plan at the end of that stage just to avoid a certain driver out there. You seem to have been able to do that and bring home that 03 Budweiser Chevy into third place, as I stumble over my words.
Yeah, you good. Yeah, I was just kidding about Alex. But yeah, that was a good finish to the race, man. That's for sure.
You may have been kidding, but that left us kind of speechless and fumbling for words for a good 15 minutes. We couldn't help but laugh. As you were coming to this green-white checkered start, what did you think your chances were to be able to at least hook up with somebody and try to get a podium finish?
Yeah, they were pretty decent there. There's some good drivers right there. All of them guys finished pretty good. Of course, Kenny here. I should have pitted with him and maybe see what we could have done. But I was waiting for him on the high side there. If he made it up there, we'd make a run.
Gotcha. Well, is there any thank yous or shout outs you want to give before we throw you back down with your team?
Oh, yeah. Thank you all y'all to put on the broadcasts in the race. It was pretty good.
All right. Well, that is your third place driver, the 03 of David McCullough, member of the White Trash Racing stable. I think Travis is caught up with our second place driver. Travis?
Yep, I'm here with the second place driver. Wynn eluded him one more time of Mark Mann. Mark, I know it's tough when you come into the line and you get a shot from behind that gets you loose and makes you lose in the last 100 feet. But, you know, you have one of the best drivers, in my opinion, in all of the OP leagues behind you. Did that give you a little a little peace of mind on that last lap when you were behind when that 4 car was behind you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, the biggest problem was as I dropped down a little bit late. I was a little late dropping down, and it checked them guys up on that low lane, and I should have made it a lot earlier than I did, and I kind of kicked myself for it. And then coming to the line, yeah, Rick was giving it all he had to, but if he didn't give me a good shot there, I think that high line would have went, and Robert probably would have won by a car length, the truck length. I'm fine with that. I just didn't want to wash up too far back on that track and just kill everybody, which I'm not sure if I did. I have to watch it back, so I'm happy with a second. Bridesmaid once again, but I always feel like if you stay consistent and you stay in the front pack, good things are going to happen, and have short memories, and always be happy about a top 10, and especially a top 2.
Well, I can tell you by experience that there's a certain someone in here who won the championship by not winning a single race in the first season of the Monday Night Series. So, just if you stay consistent, that's a good way to do it.
Aspen, right?
He's
Aspen
not my
it.
champion.
He's not my champion either, but he did win his championship that way, though.
I got a lot of respect for Aspen.
That was.
I appreciate it.
That was
He doesn't have to
watch
say that
the-
because he's in here. You don't have to say that.
Yeah, he's actually not in here right now.
Okay, I still do.
But that as much as it sucks that you didn't get the win, for your team though, you had what is that, 4 of you guys in the top 5. So
That's a pretty good, yeah.
that's pretty solid finish for your team, and it was really entertaining to watch up here in the booth. Do you want to give any shout outs, which I'm assuming it's to your team, but anybody else you want to give shout outs to, man?
Yeah, well, I got to go back to the team, and I want to congratulate Robert on that win. He's tough. What's that? 3 wins here on Wednesday, and I think he stole 2 from me. So I'm gonna get him though. I know he's listening right now. But yeah, Alliance Motorsports, Robert, Rick, Anthony, Jim, and yeah, Rick's awesome driver, but Anthony English is really a great driver too, and so is Robert and Jim. But a shout out to any friends or family watching tonight, and you guys broadcasting to the booth. The last one you did was really great, so I can't wait to hear this one back. And Alex and all OP for what they do.
All right, man. Thanks.
That is your second place finisher, the 04 of Mark Mann. But I think Aspen has caught up with our winner tonight. Aspen, take it away.
Hey, Rob, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do. How you guys doing?
Hey, man, congratulations on your 3rd win this season in the trucks, and also getting at your 5th top 5 and 9 starts, man. Heck of a run, man. Well, we know early in the race that you had a kind of offset pit from your teammates, and what was going through your mind at that point?
Well, pretty much every race outside of Lions try to work together and stay in the same pitch strategy. So when I got off sequence a little bit, I kind of got nervous because we tend to have some pretty good pitch strategy. We all pit at the same time. I happened to uncheck all my tires for some reason. I wanted to change my right side still, so I ended up going a lap down and getting lucky enough to get that back with the way the caution went, and just held on the rest of the race.
Yeah, pits were pretty hectic tonight as you had your teammate in the 4 truck, Rick Seaburns, get turned there on pit road. Thankfully, it happened under caution. But I saw you guys really gather it up and dominate tonight's race, keeping that, entire front end just of the pack just completely bogged down from everybody else. Y'all really did an awesome job tonight. But coming to the finish when you were pushing the 04, like, what was going through your mind? Were you going to stay with them? Were you thinking about going outside at all, or just trying to keep all your guys in the top 5?
Well, we always want to finish top 5. Our goal is to finish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sometime when all 5 of us are here. But tonight we're trying to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I was going to stay with Mark, honestly. I was just going to push Mark to the win because I knew he needed one. Even though I am racing him in points, I wanted to get him a win for the playoffs. But when he jumped down low at the last second, kind of took all of us by surprise. And then I ended up getting a huge push from David. So I owe David for this win. And then just coming through the tri-oval, I still thought Mark had me, but it looked like they just kind of stalled out, like they hit a brick wall and just threw a parachute out the back.
Yeah, it was definitely fun to watch up here in the booth as it was so close. I mean, we could barely see your headlight just in front of the 04. But any shout outs or thanks you want to give to anybody?
Yeah, absolutely. I gotta thank you guys for taking your time out, creating this new network, and starting from the ground up, so you can broadcast these trucks and K&N for us. I gotta thank everyone at Alliance Motorsports. You know, Rick, Mark, Anthony, and Jim. We work pretty damn well together, and it seems like we got something special going here. So, hopefully we can continue that. Thank all the guys that run the OP Superspeedway series, Alex, Cody, and Robert, for all the work that they do. And I gotta thank David McCullough tonight for that push at the end. If I didn't get that shove from him, I wouldn't have gotten out in front of Mark right at the end.
All right, that is your winner, the number 10, Robert Duvendak. I'm going to drop him back down here. And guys, I think that's just going to leave one more thing for us to do tonight.
I believe so.
Bring up our results tab here. Thank you. Cooperating. Come on. Say cooperating. Cooperate.
All right, I'll take it.
Go ahead and take it away.
So we got our winner, Robert Duvendak, coming in first. Mark Mann going to come in second. Got the 03 of David McCullough going to come in third. Picking up fourth place is no other than the number 4, Rick Seabrans. Picking up fifth is going to be the 40 of Anthony English. Coming in sixth, going to be the 17 of Trisha Walker. Seventh is going to be the 63 of Logan Hilton. The 8 is going to be the 99 of Kim McCullough Jr. And in ninth spot, it's going to be the 00 of Rob Connors. And 10th, rounding up your top 10, is going to be the 77 of David Booth. 11 of Chase Berry is going to finish 11th. In 12th, you got the 44 of Rodney Cobb. 13th, the 22 of Eric Carlin. 14th, the 52 of Randall Cobb. 15th is going to be the 78 of Mark Vega. 16th is going to be Alex Green in the 15 truck. 17th is going to be the 02 of David Overstreet. 18th, 23 of Kyle Landis. In 19th, you got the 116 of Mike Schultz. 20th, the 62 of Les Levy. 21st is going to be the 6 of Andrew Santos.
I'm just going to stay away.
The 22nd spot's going to be the 243 of Sean McCarrick. 23rd is going to be the 27 of Jimmy Reynolds. And the 24th is going to be the 18 of Ronnie Outlaw.
All right, guys. What another exciting night here with the OP Super Speedway Truck Series here at Talladega. All of us here at OPRN. I'm Derek. He's Travis. He's Aspen. Be sure to join us this Saturday as these guys come out in the K&N cars to tackle this track one more time. Till then, we'll see you later.
racing, you wanted the best, you got him 4 abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the